levels, I'm referring to the books level. And even then, there's a little bit of variability with how sure we can be that that book is exactly a Q, right? Because like E.B. White doesn't sit down to write Charlotte's Web thinking, let me make an R, right? Like later on, we look back at it, we're like, it seems like it has this and this and that, and it feels mostly like an R, right? But there's variations even within that. It's not a perfect science, this leveling business. And I think we've gotten a little out of hand in this country with levels and benchmarking and reporting levels and pigeonholing kids to just one basket and they only read this. I think there's a lot of things we have to think about, and we need to stop calling kids by levels. So I don't say naughty is an M. She was an R, but I dropped her to M. I never say something like that. I'd say, depending on the task, depends on what level book she can comprehend. So here's just a couple dimensions to be thinking about as you reflect on your own comprehension assessments. You Problem with Praise. Has anyone read that book? Nobody? No one person, right? Carol Dweck has wrote a book about mindsets, right? Growth mindsets and fixed mindsets. And she says very clearly that when you're constantly praising product, like telling a kid, you're such a talented gymnast, or you're such a great athlete, or you're such a smart reader, when you praise product rather than process, you're actually creating a fixed mindset. They end up not really wanting to, well, I'm already a good reader, so I'm not going to try a new thing that might undermine the way other people view me as being a good reader, right? I'm just going to stick to what I know, I'm not going to take risks. And of course, we're in the business of trying to get kids to take risks, right? As they take risks, they try new things, they outgrow what they did before. So I'm going to take my cue from Peter Johnston. Peter Johnston says that when we're trying to reinforce strengths, it's helpful to notice and name what kids do. How many of you have read his brilliant book, Choice Words? Not enough